Hello, beautiful souls. Lori Rising here. Welcome to my energy update. Is so big right now. We are on a wild, accelerated ride, and there is a lot going down in the collective that I'm jumping on for today. We're going to drop into Chiron and Aries. We're going to drop into Uranus conjunct Mercury in Taurus, and a little bit about the Sagittarius full moon. So stay tuned. But first of all, like I said, I'm Lori Rising. I'm a star channel, a trauma-informed healing artist, a sacred medicine and embodiment guide, and our biggest cheerleader into the magic that we came into these bodies with. So if you're new, welcome. I'm so excited that you found us. I trust that you're going to get lots of support here. And I have a favor to ask. Can you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, but the subscribe button for a very specific purpose? First, I am giving away a 90-minute astrology and Akashic records reading when I hit 1K subscribers. Also, I have been alerted to the viewer's experience that isn't so awesome because there are a lot of ads that are showing up in my video. I'm so sorry. And I have researched this, and there's nothing I can do until I hit certain milestones on YouTube. So when I get to those views, the watch time, and the 1K subscribers, I can change this experience for you. I can streamline it and have less ads on this channel so that you can enjoy the viewing experience with your senses much, much more. So you would really be helping me and everybody else out if you're enjoying this content and feeling support from it. So hit that subscribe button. If you want to know more about my offerings, head on over to my hub at therawandwildhearts.com or just check the links below in the show notes. I've got everything there. Lots coming down the pike. It's super exciting. Let's get into this energy update. Oh, okay. So for the Sagittarius full moon, I'm feeling deeply into the Uranus conjunct Mercury in Taurus. So this is all about new inspirations and epiphanies and like downloads coming through the Mercury, right? The Mercury is how we think, how we're inspired, how we communicate. So notice when they come through and notice if you're saying yes to them. We've been so trained in bypassing our intuitive hits, like the messages that our guides and higher self are trying to send us to help us move in new directions for more ease. And we get so trained into this survival and this tension and control on our linear experience, holding on to a certain outcome in a certain way. And y'all, that has just created such efforting on our part. I continue to live this more and more, like living in the adaptability and flow with my psychic hits. And every time it takes me somewhere so much further and much higher on my evolutionary path. So pay attention. And I want you to notice when you deny your creator energy in that space. For example, last night I got one of those downloads. I got the message and it was like, where am I going to go from here with my business, right? What can I offer to keep bringing that almost bottom line in, but not even bottom line, but move into deeper states of financial abundance? Well, if I'm just looking at the offers that I have available and the outcome from them, again, it's keeping me linear. It's keeping me on one path and not in the space of fluidity of what else could elevate me, like leap me over that timeline. And so I got the message last night to do a summit. I know all of these amazing people. I've had tons of incredible podcast guests. By the way, check out my podcast if you haven't. It's on this channel, The Raw and Wild Hearts. And I want to bring together the multidimensionality of the magic all of these people bring. Because a lot of summits will be focused on one energy, right? So it'll be a summit about astrology or a summit about manifestation. This is a summit about magic. And all of these people bring deep states of magic in different areas that are their innate medicine. So stay tuned. And last night I was like, my rationalization mind could have been like, but there's no money on the end of that. But my creator mind is like, there can be lots of financial abundance from all of the paths and avenues that open from this networking, from this collaboration, from this energy that elevates when I get to be in the presence of all these people that inspire me, when I get to share deep messages of soul growth. And when the whole collective elevates from there, yes, absolutely financial abundance can come in. So I hope that let me know in the comments. Are you feeling that? I wanted to give a concrete example of what I'm talking about here, because I could have doubled down and been like, no, I need to look at all of the offers that I have right now that make money, and how can I deepen those and find the result of those. But that's not where the inspiration is. That's not where I'm being led to leap over that, to go even bigger, more expansive. The Sagittarius full moon wants you to transcend the things that are you're ruminating on right now, right? Because there's something bigger that's available in that more expansive energy. So the thing that I really wanted to jump on here for is maybe to confirm or validate something you're going through, or someone that you know is going through, or that you're seeing out in the world, especially for spiritual guides and soul leaders. A lot of us are getting hit, not just hit, like smacked over the head with very fast, cute physical symptoms that almost override our capacity at light and healing, which is very big. So these situations that are coming in are they're there for a purpose. They're there for the opportunity, because they take us to a place of full surrender, and they're taking us, and that place of full surrender is often leading us to a building, a structure, a linear structure that has been running for a very long time, that we're working to dismantle in our new earth way of being, which is the medical system and establishment, for the power that they've been siphoning from us in that state of power over, in that state of greed, right? In that state of keeping us unwell in a loop of for profit for them. Now, the message that I got today in my membership community, which is all about the full and new moons, where we do the integrative embodied work. If you want to check it out, 2-week free trial below. It's just incredible. The healing that I get every time we come together in these circles, y'all. It's so good. So anyway, this was all downloading as we were opening up this energy together in the circle. It's that, oh, wow. What we've been doing in building New Earth is looking towards forward at building entirely new systems. And yet over here in this system, there's a lot of amazing energy and goodness inside of it, right? Like all of this science, all of this technology has been warped by the greed and the power over. So what I'm realizing is what's happening is these deep states of physical experiences are injecting a lot of us that hold this higher state of consciousness and frequency back into the system, to realize that we can create within that system, that we can pull out all of that goodness, which takes us into the higher technology of Age of Aquarius and the higher frequency of collaboration for humanity. And literally, y'all, I had this play out to a T, and I just came to the full realization in our membership circle today. So I'm going to share it with you, because stay with me. I really feel like this, you're going to get it when I share this, because it was like this huge epiphany and aha for me. So on my recent second ER stay within a week, which is very humbling for this spiritual, holistic, of the earth soul, I had two different doctors, and they basically exemplified the duality of what I'm talking about here within the system. Of the old system of power over, godlike status, disempowerment, which never leads to a place of healing, because what we absolutely know is the deepest place of healing comes from within ourselves. And also, what we know is the science and technology that we have is life-saving for these earth bodies, because these earth bodies live in the density that's all around us. Like, it's a fact that we live with more toxins than we ever have as a human species. And these bodies are good at filtering, but we've been continually bombarding them. Anything we do with repetition will become our reality. These bodies, we've created constructs around us where there are car accidents every day. There are acute situations where this beautiful system of science and technology has offered the magic of healing in those situations. But when we abuse it and use it chronically, when we're kept within the loop of it for chronic conditions and actually being disempowered and creating less health for ourselves by using the system in that state, that's when we have to pay attention in new ways. So how do we use the system for those acute situations and use our innate power of healing in that place of empowerment and high frequency to sustain ourselves on a daily basis in this unfolding? And this is what I saw. So the first doctor that came in, I did not feel empowered. I did not feel like I was a frequency match. I felt challenged. I felt my throat chakra closed down. I felt even belittled at times for what I was sharing about the way that I live. And that really felt like a know-it-all attitude. Like, well, this is why is that? And I laugh when you say this because it's the same thing that I would do at home. Like, here I am, a medical doctor, and I'm also vegan, right? Like, the words he was saying was trying to relate with me, but his energetic action was powering over me. And I did not feel, I just wanted to get out of there, right? The tears were coming, the sadness was coming, the fear was coming. Now, fast forward to the end of my stay when a new doctor came in, a whole new wave of energy, like someone that was very confident in who they were and very much in their divine feminine energy. And when I say divine feminine energy, very much in an inquisitive energy and an open energy with me, like open to receive what I'm sharing and integrate it before putting out what he knew. So it was an exchange. It felt like a co-creation. And y'all, in those moments, I was laughing, I was smiling, like I felt myself get taller. That is where we find the deepest states of healing. So when we can, I want to say marry or merge these two energies together, when we can really find that state within a medical system with amazing people, amazing technology, and use it in the highest and best good for ourselves, not abuse it, and we find our empowerment in that place, this is where I believe we will live to 150. We will, find ageless technologies or whatever. But in this place is what I now know, that we don't have to be one or the other. So maybe it's where we pull some of these things out of the old system that's crumbling from Pluto and Capricorn and pull these amazing people that have this presence. Because I just thought, oh my gosh, even while he's walking around this place, he's just creating healing with his energy, with his centeredness, his calm, his balance. and it's care, right? It was, oh, wow. It was just so amazing to actually live that and have an awareness of it. So this is why I felt compelled to come on and share this quick energy update about Chiron and Aries, because Chiron and Aries is at 18 degrees right now. So we're a little bit past the midpoint of the Aries journey. And we really are going to be starting to integrate more, because Chiron is the wounded healer and Aries is the physical body that comes into the world. And then we drop into Jupiter conjunct the North Node in Taurus right now, Mercury conjunct Uranus in Taurus right now, all of these Taurus energies of our destiny, of like finding the simplicity, finding the groundedness in where the body wants to go and how the body functions well or optimally. And now I know, as I'm seeing all of these way showers, these, you know, higher consciousness activators, these soul guides, like kind of being almost brought to their knees of like, oh, wow, this is intense and I need to reach out for help. Which way am I going to reach out? And how can I say yes in a way that I've felt defense for? So how can I be in my creation energy with something that's clear that I need for my best and highest good at this moment? And I feel like Chiron's really showing us some deep ways that we've been having our blinders on in the soul community with these systems that are going down, right? Pluto's about to go back into Capricorn. So this is going to come back to all of these power over places and kind of rework them again. Like, ooh, what's left here? So obviously this is divine time that we're getting these opportunities at a new knowledge of the two together, of actually injecting ourselves back in instead of just leaving all of it behind and moving forward in just full creation mode, because there's so much that is good and beneficial to bring along. So maybe this is about, you know, finding those people and really elevating them and amplifying them and calling out the other, which is what I'm kind of doing right here. But gosh, y'all, it's wild that I got to play that out within one visit. Y'all, the energies are so accelerated. And this is where also, for any of us that are going through these, you know, come to spirit moments where they're very humbling and very shifting of our alignment practice, where we have to find a new way of centering, a new way of grounding. Like for myself, I haven't been able to do my embodiment movement. I haven't been able to move my body. I haven't been able to breathe. Like those are my staples. So I've had to kind of like get myself a little smaller so that I can remember that I still have it all within and trust that I'll get back to that. So this is really finding deep places of trust that we now know how fast the evolution is happening with all of the ebbs and flows of the energies. I just don't feel like as a collective, we're any longer in that energy of fear of being stuck forever. I hope that this made sense. I hope that you're feeling it. I hope that it was confirming for you and supportive for you right now. And let me know, are you enjoying these quicker energy updates that I'm sharing? Are you noticing anything in your life where you're finding a huge surrender and a new opportunity to practice and find the higher wisdom in the expression and experience? I would love to know. Okay, y'all. Until next time, don't forget to keep looking up.